What is good, y'all? What's good? So, breaking news. Former Clippers center, because he's not a center. He's 6'7". He got babied by Nikola Jokic in the playoffs. He's not a center. Power forward, I guess you can call him, but he can't shoot, so he's not a modern day power forward. But yeah, Montrezl Harrell has signed a 2-year deal with the Lakers. And first, this has nothing to do with LeBron. This has everything to do with Montrezl Harrell. Before you guys go out and say, LeBron, you need all this help. LeBron, you need all this help. This has nothing to do with LeBron. This has everything to do with Montrezl Harrell as the man. I'm a 15-year-old teenager. And I think I got more competitiveness in my body than this guy has. No. I have more competitiveness in my left pinky. Maybe my right hand. I don't know. In my pinky than he does in his whole body. This guy walks away from competition. He cries. He moans. He pouts. He's a little bitch. That's what he is. I don't care. I don't care if Rich Paul's your agent. I don't care if he's your brother. I don't care if he's your mom. I don't care. For you to go and stab the back of the organization that took you when you were averaging 7 points on the Rockets, you go and stab them in the back? I don't care if they blew 5-3-1 leads. I don't care about that. I don't care. As a fan, that's happened to me 5 times, 6 times, 7 times with Doc Rivers as a coach. And I'm still here. I'm still here repping you guys. And I'm not mad at the Clippers. The Clippers, if a player like this is on your team, I don't want him. I don't want him. Because the thing about Patrick Beverley is this. He might talk a lot. He might bark a lot. But one thing about him, he has competition in his body. That's one thing about him. Paul George got killed. He had every right. He had every single right to just give up, which he probably did. But he still reps Clippers gear in his videos. Go to his freaking page. He still reps Clippers. And he's getting killed by the fans. He's getting slaughtered by the fans. I slaughtered him. And he still reps the Clippers. In all of the videos. He's still repping the Clippers. He wants to be a Clipper. But for you to go out and you just go out and you sign with the Lakers? Do you know what you look like? Do you know what you look like right now? You ring-chasing bastard. You know what you look like, bro? You're a freaking traitor, bro. You're a freaking traitor. You're 6'7". Nikola Jokic exposed you in the playoffs. He exposed you. And I'm going to watch every single Clippers game, every single Lakers game. Because I'm a fan of the game. I play basketball. I love sports. I play football. Sports is my life. That's why I started this channel. I'm not going to let nothing like that stop me from watching the sport I love. I don't care. When the Clippers lost Game 7 to the Nuggets, it was the worst day of my sports life. If it isn't Odell Beckham Jr. breaking his ankle against the Chargers back in 2018 or 2017 to be exact, when he broke his ankle against the Chargers, it's probably that Game 7 loss to the Nuggets back in the playoffs. I cried, bro. But what I said was Montrezl Harrell wasn't all the way there. He had just had a death in the family. I understand that. Still playing, when someone just died that meant so much to you just died. I understand that. I understand why you probably wasn't at your best game. But maybe you wasn't at your best game because you don't want to be a Clipper no more. You don't want to be a Clipper no more. And I have no problem with that. If you want to go and go on with your career, do what's best for your career, you go ahead. But to do this, you know what you were doing. You knew. I wanted you back, bro. I wanted you back. But players like JaMychal Green, those are real basketball players. Not even Clippers. Those are basketball players, bro. Marcus Morris is a basketball player. He had that competitiveness in him. He has that dog in him. He doesn't care what the media thinks of him. You care. You obviously care. You read those tweets and it boils your blood. But Marcus Morris doesn't care. He doesn't care what nobody thinks of him. JaMychal Green doesn't care. Patrick Beverley really does not care. They don't care what the media thinks of them. They're going to go out with the same mentality, with the same fight as if they did if they had won the championship last night. That's what they do. Those are real basketball players. Montrezl, you're a traitor. You're not a real basketball player. Nikola Jokic exposed you. I was calling for Zubac's name all playoffs because you couldn't guard him. So you can go ahead and get your ring, do all that. But in my eyes, you will always be remembered as the undersized, non-shooting, dreadlock freaking traitor, bro. That's gonna do it for me, man. More videos coming out, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Do all that. And one last thing. I'm gonna say this. Klay Thompson, I wish you wasn't the one to get injured. If I could trade Montrezl Harrell for you right now, if I had to choose which player had to be out for 2 years, I would choose Montrezl Harrell. Klay Thompson, he's a competitor. He freaking walked out on a torn ACL, walked back out there and shot free throws like he was Kobe Bryant in the flesh. But you sit back and you sign with a rival team. It's not about rivalries no more, bro. This is about being a competitor of the game, bro. And you're not that.